What's up, guys? Welcome to Frank's Media and Reviews. Today's video is going to be a 4K review of Scream Factory's newest release, that is The Strangers. And I'm also going to be comparing it with Second Sight's Blu-ray edition of The Strangers. So a little comparison between the two. Scream Factory had a Blu-ray release back in 2018. That was a collector's edition. Second Sight later on in 2020 came out with their own release of The Strangers with a limited edition and a standard release. Then 4 years later, Scream Factory re-released The Strangers but in 4K. And yeah, seeing this movie made me hope and wish, I hope it comes out soon. That'd be awesome. Is The Strangers Pray at Night in 4K would be so nice, man. I really like this movie. I like just how different it is compared to the original. So they're both unique in their own way. But the vibrant scenes in this movie would just look spectacular in 4K. I'm just saying, guys, right off the bat. What I noticed with Scream Factory's 4K transfer, because the 4K transfer is in Dolby Vision, audio hasn't changed, so that's DTS Master 5.1. But visually, what I noticed right off the bat was those nighttime scenes were definitely more in depth. They were just darker, as they should. And then the restaurant scene in the beginning of the movie, when the lights look better, the light when they're walking out of the restaurant, the greenery, there's some bushes. It pops a little bit more. Lighting in general, at their home, it's a little bit more noticeable, a little bit more vibrant. So the HDR and the Dolby Vision is definitely looking good in that aspect. And yeah, there is just a finer detail compared to Second Sight's Blu-ray. That being said, for this movie, I'm really glad that this is in 4K. I thought overall that it looked very good, especially towards the end of the movie as well. And yeah, I just thought it looked better, more sharpness as it should. It's in 4K. But did it need like a 4K, or was it a better experience? At least, for me, compared to watching it on the Blu-ray. I think so. I know for me, I thought, I know if I will for sure if I do rewatch this movie, I will rewatch it on the 4K from Scream Factory. However, with that being said, the Blu-ray transfer from Second Sight, it looks pretty dang good. It's just a little more flat. It's on Blu-ray. It's 1080p. And I know that some people prefer watching these type of style horror or thriller movies on Blu-ray than a 4K format, just because 4K, you're getting, quote unquote, like the better technical visual quality of a movie, and sometimes just people don't want that. I already mentioned it with Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and honestly, some movies are just better on Blu-ray or on VHS or DVD. But me personally, I will definitely be rewatching the film via the 4K than the Blu-ray from Second Sight. So the differences with this release is that I would say is that I want to say this really quick. So Second Sight had they released theirs version back in 2020, as I stated, and there was a ton of or not, maybe not a ton, but there was definitely new interviews that they had for this release. So and I'm gonna put it up on the screen for both, but the special features, the new additions was it was a new interview with the director, Because You Were Home, a new interview with the editor, which was Cutting Moments, a new interview with Liv Tyler, which was The Fighter, and a new interview with the pinup girl, the actor. Her name is Laura, and then there was a couple others that were just archival. The Element of Terror, Strangers at the Door. It's an interview with the director and some of the cast, and that was it. But it came with this limited edition hard box. You guys already know. I already showed it off. It's pretty badass. And yeah, just a standard hard case, and then lobby cards, and a little book, a little thin book about the movie. So for this version, with Second Sight's, with Scream Factory's release of The Strangers, again, it came out in 2018 and re-released, but in 4K with this one. And there are no new special features ported over. It's all the same. So if you have the Blu-ray from Scream Factory, it's literally the exact same special features. The only thing that's new is the 4K transfer itself, which again, I liked the 4K transfer. That being said, if I'm honest with you guys, I would wait until there's a sale for this 4K, or if you're just happy with your Blu-ray, then you don't really need to upgrade unless you do want that better visual experience. But again, I don't think it's a massive upgrade. But I do like the upgrade itself, at least from my Blu-ray that I have from Second Sight. Also, really quick, is that there is 2 other special features from Scream Factory that's not on the Second Sight release, which is Defining Moments. It's writing and directing The Strangers, and All the Right Moves. Kip Weeks on playing the man in the mask. That is about it, man. Again, I do like this movie. I like how atmospheric. There is some thrilling moments. From the actors. There, it's got my man from Always Sunny, and oh damn man, he's in it for a little bit. But overall, it's just it's a great horror movie. I think it's great. And there's a reason why it's pretty popular. It's pretty iconic within the home invasion films. And yeah, this one, like I said, for me, I personally like The Strangers Prey at Night a little bit more, even though I still think that this is a better overall quality of a movie. But I like the pacing of this a little bit more. The visuals gets me on this, and it looks good on Blu-ray. So I'm hoping it looked even better if it does hit 4K. And yeah, I just like it. I like the villains, the stranger villains. I don't know, man. I think it's pretty cool. There's some great chase scenes in Strangers Prey at Night, and it's more than just a home invasion. And so, yeah. And of course, The Strangers has an iconic ending, which, yeah, you know, oh no, that was The Strangers Chapter 1. They had a quote from the original, which was, I kind of wish they didn't, but they did. Either way, um, that's a movie. That's a bad movie, man. I'm being honest with you guys. And it takes place, quote unquote, here in Oregon, but damn, man. Uh, it sucks. So that's it, guys. Thank you for checking out the video. Hit that like and subscribe button. If you do, I really appreciate it. Check out my tier memberships. That starts as low as $1.99. Thank you to my tier members, John from Let's Talk Entertainment and Media. Subscribe to his YouTube channel, William Driver, and Insomniac. So thank you, guys, and have a good one.